Hi everybody, welcome to episode 6 of Sweet Skein of Mine. My name's Amanda and I'm coming to you from Fredericton, New Brunswick. Anybody first time watching, this is a podcast about knitting. I'm also an indie dyer. And anybody coming back, thank you. And before I forget, I want to say a big thank you for all the private messages, all the positive feedback. It definitely validates why I wanted to do this. I've connected with lots of new knitting friends and yeah, it's been really nice. So thank you. It definitely feels nice hearing your sweet comments. And I also want to say hi, Dawn. I did make a new friend in Ohio, a new connection. So that's always fun. Hope you guys all had a great New Year's. We did. We stayed home kind of low key. My son had a bunch of friends over. It was a night of playing cards and board games and just a quiet week. I've had the whole week off, go back to work tomorrow, but lots of knitting time. Like I said, it's been super cold, so I haven't felt like doing anything, going outside much. We've just been kind of hunkered down. Everybody's doing their thing, and I got tons of knitting done. My dragonfly mug, I love it. So yeah, I don't have anything to talk about regarding what I'm wearing. This is store-bought. I got this at one of our local clothing stores downtown. Wasted Fashion, it's a new store, but it's so me. Another gray, chunky, cozy sweater. I did want to mention, last episode I talked about a shawl that I had bought a sweater, or a shawl quantities worth of at Espastrico. And I had bought it in the Brooklyn Tweed Loft. So we have Hayloft, Fossil, and Sweatshirt. I couldn't remember the shawl's name, but it's called Rivage, and it's by Julie Hoover. I haven't started it yet, but they had a sample knit up in those 3 colors at Espastrico, and it's just a big rectangle shawl. So I can't wait to make it. It's going to be so cozy. But I couldn't remember the name, so I just wanted to pass that on. It's called the Rivage. So yeah, I got that done, organized. And speaking of Brooklyn Tweed, I've mentioned I love this yarn so much. In my Buku project bag. So I also got a sweaters quantities worth of the Brooklyn Tweed Loft in more Sweatshirt. I love gray. And I have gotten a ton of progress done on my second Madewell. A cardigan by Joji Locatelli. Awesome pattern. It's seamless. You start at the top and work your way down. So, as you can see, isn't this pretty yarn? It is. It's like a heathered gray sweatshirt. So yeah, I've got a ton done. And I always do like to mention a notion that I love. I love these circular stitch holders by Clover. I mean, I use waste yarn a lot of times too, but this is nice because you've got a needle at one end, a plug at the other, just easy to put on and off. And yeah, so I've got my sleeves on hold and I'm working on the body right now. And that's one thing I started. Something else I started was the Penguono by Stephen West. And it's like a sweater jacket, super chunky, and I'm making mine, of course, oversized. I'm gonna try to make it as funky as possible without feeling like I won't wear it enough. But anyway, I thought when I first looked at this pattern, I was kind of intimidated because I wasn't quite used. I guess his wording is there, but thank gosh for tutorials because this is what I have done. The back panel is all finished. There and there. And then you start on these welts. I've never done welts before, but like I said, thank goodness for YouTube and these tutorials. So it's basically you're pinching this section together and knitting it together to form like a bump. So there's going to be 3 of these. And yeah, I love it. This is all seed stitch. This was straightforward. This, I even stranded in my kid silk mohair that I had gotten. It's by Rowan. I'd gotten that at Espastrico I was mentioning. The colorway Majestic, I believe. I was a little bit like, oh, do I put it in? Because last time I used some, I think it was Angora. I wanted to rip my eyeballs out of my head. It was, while I was knitting with it, it was flying everywhere. It was all over the couch. It was all over me. I had to rip it out, and I threw it in the garbage. I hated it. And so seeing how Molly from Homespun House had stranded some of it, and her penguino, it looked so pretty. Like you could see the halo on it when she was wearing it. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna try this one. This is beautiful. There's no flyaways. It's so nice. And it created that pretty halo effect on this. Anyway, so I've got this on the go, and I'm using my interchangeables Licka. Thank you so much, Kelly from Lockbriar Knits. She sent me a YouTube tutorial on how to pronounce this Nordic word. And yeah, it's Licka. Licka. And yeah, they're my driftwood interchangeables. I love them. So yeah, I got lots done on this. I'm excited to wear this. I think this is not like, yeah, the process is awesome because I'm learning new things and looking through the pattern. There's going to be lots I'm learning, but I can't wait to have the product. I'm going to wear this like crazy. And with this project, I'm also using my yarnet. I mentioned last episode, Dan got me a yarnet for Christmas. And it's great because, like I said, you're double stranding yarns, triple stranding some yarns, depending on, like, just to keep the gauge. Anyway, so this is great. Oops, there goes the plug. There it is. So yeah, you pop your ball of yarn in there, keeps it from getting all twisted up, dirty, safe. And then you just strand it through the hole, and it just locks in place. And then you do need to plug it or else it'll come undone on you. But anyway, this is awesome. I'm loving this. So there, got that all done. Also, look at this. My little stitch marker, Sucra miniature. It's a little glazed donut. It's so pretty. That's what I've been doing all week. I've been like going crazy working on 2 sweaters. I did a little bit on my Cozy Memories blanket, but like 2 squares, not worth showing. Something I found in the house, and I had mentioned also last episode, this needle gauge ring I got for Christmas. No, is it showing up or is it blurry? I love it. So it's from Maloho, handmade jewelry. She does, well, her signature thing is definitely these rings, but she also does needle gauge necklaces, needle gauge bangles now, gold, silver. But I had mentioned she sent me a sizer and I just found it, but I wanted to show you guys. This is pretty slick. So if you have any interest in this ring, she'll send you this sizer, and it just makes life easy because you wanna make sure you're wearing this on the right finger. I knew I wanted it on my thumb, so anyway, just thought I'd show you guys that. And what else? Another thing I found that I really wanted to show is this is so cute because I really do like, I know a lot of knitters like to do this, but decorate your needle. So it's a stitch marker, and it's a little owl. And this is from Leanne from Owls on Dante. So I met Leanne at Knit East in St. Andrews, and she gave me one of these. Anyway, I think it's so pretty, and I love owls. See that? So thank you, Leanne. So she does have an Etsy store. Hopefully your information's coming up there. Speaking of owls, oh my gosh, my cousin's little girl, Ava May, the one I made the little purple bunny for. Well, first of all, she was the Christmas Eve entertainment, and I gave her her bunny that night, but before I gave it to her, I was sure her favorite animal was a bunny. I knew her favorite color was purple. But, so before I gave her her purple bunny, I said, what's your favorite color? Purple. What's your favorite animal? Owl. I was like, oh, what's your second favorite? Bunny. So I was like, okay, good. And I gave her her little purple bunny. Yep, she hung on to it all night. It was a hit. I was hoping it would be because, anyway, she's my special. We don't have any little ones in our family except for her, so she's going to be fun to knit for over the years. What else? I'm really disorganized today. I just wanted to fit a podcast in because I felt like I was kind of due, and I did have some things to show. I do want to show this yarn though. Kind of a pile here that I'm going to wing this with, but here's the next color that I'm going to put in my penguono. It's like this neon pink, of course, and it's a local yarn. I got this at the Etsy marketplace. They had like a little market put on by Etsy, our Etsy marketplace. And we went to this in the fall, and this is made by Anna Mathis. It's Plume Fiber Arts. So this is one of hers. It's in DK, so I'm going to throw that into my penguono. Make a nice big bright panel on it. I'm going to love that. Anybody looking for a fun, interesting knit, this penguono, and it's something else funny about it, you can wear it either way, upside down or the other way. Yeah, check this one out. It's pretty cool. So I have a half finished object, but it was like finished ages ago, but I'm going to show it to you because it's with my yarn. And here it is. Colorway Sweet Child of Mine. This peachy orangey base with flecks of blue and green. Anyway, I have one sock done. I think this is a pretty colorway. It's so bright and cheerful. It's one of my first colors. So this morning was spent getting all my Etsy shop updated and all the pictures up on Instagram. Thank you for all the feedback and all the compliments and the orders. I got 7 new colorways done also. I did lots of knitting on the break, but I also did do some dyeing. I've been looking forward to getting some new colorways done, and I want to do some sock kits and all of that as well, probably next week. But yeah, I'll show you some of my new colorways. So here's one of my first ones. It's called Poppy. And I don't know why, it just reminded me of a poppy. It's very corally, orangey, peachy, with flecks of red and green. So there's one. This one's called Tree Hugger. And it's neutrals, beige and brown with like some caramel flecks in there. I really like that. A little bit of red. This one's called Good Jeans, but Jeans. So it's like this denim-y blue, very tonal, flecks of brown, with a little pop of red in there as well. This one's called Lavender for Luck. I love this. So half of the skein is green, half of it is this deep orchid purple with flecks of green, flecks of purple. I love lavender. That one, Careless Whispers. And it's a tonal pale pink with flecks of like blackish charcoal gray all through it. Very soft. my colors for sure. This is going to go in the penguono as well. This one is called I Squid You Not. And it's a natural base with hot pink and like black and gray speckles. That. And then the last one is called Mint to Be. So it's mint green, really pale, pale mint green base with lots of pinks and purples all throughout it. This was kind of inspired by Stacy from Stress Knits. She always goes on about how much she loves mint green, and I think she calls it old woman pink, like rosy pink. But anyway, so I might send her one just to say hi, because I think she's fun and I love her podcast. And by the way, Lockbriar Knits, I'm like binge watching your podcast right now and I love it. Fellow podcaster from Nova Scotia, anyway, and that's Kelly, who taught me how to spell or pronounce Licca. So they're all in the Etsy store. I didn't make a whole lot of them. I just kind of wanted to get some new colorways done up, but it's all updated. And what else? I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know if I was going to do this today. I feel super disorganized, but I don't know. I'll put another little short one in there and keep in touch with everybody. And so yeah, thanks again for all the feedback. Hope everybody's enjoying the holiday. I know it's over tomorrow for a lot of people, or I guess it kind of was last week too. I was lucky I had another week off, but back to the grind this week. I'm gonna hopefully get lots more done on my penguono, maybe have something finished to show you guys next week. And yeah, I hope you enjoy my new colorways. I really, really love them. In the past, I've done lots of brights, and these I kind of kept a little more muted, and I think they turned out really pretty. I'm excited. So anyway, have a great week, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you next Friday or I don't know. Today's Sunday. Maybe next Sunday. Anyway, so have a great week, everybody. Stay warm. Happy knitting. Bye.